Hello everyone, it's Mike Mixon from Keyboardamerica.com and .co here in Lewis Beach, Delaware. Welcome to our Song of the Week and Buttons class. This week we've got a classic called Tammy, a great waltz. We haven't done many waltzes, and if you guys have ever read the bio about the company on my website, you'll know I played in a roller skating rink where tangos and waltzes and foxtrots and polkas and marches were really a big deal, and it taught me how to emphasize, and that's what I'm going to teach you as well today. And of course, if you have the book bundles, you'll be getting all my chord changes with the proper fingering right there with the chord and which order to play the notes for all the inversions. So we've made this very easy for you. The next thing I'm doing now is changing from Tuesdays to shooting the video on Thursdays, and most of the time I'll be uploading it Friday morning, so all of my students over in Europe get them for Friday evening early, so you have the weekend to practice these songs. I think it's going to be a little more convenient. So let's take a look at the music to Tammy real quick and see what we're doing. Okay, so as usual, I've changed all the chords for you and added some grace notes. We're using intro 2, and on the Tyros and Genos, slow jazz waltz, tempo 101. You're going to like the extra grace notes and the emphasis. We've got variation A the first time through, variation D the second time through. We've got variation B right here and variation C right here when we have changed the one-touch settings here. So that's what the music looks like. It looks great and pretty easy song to do. I think you're going to enjoy it. Let's get a close-up of the chords now. Okay, so the first chord's a C, and we're going to go to E minor 7, to F major 7, just move everything up one step, back to C major 7, and you're going to hold those two fingers down and just move those two, and we're going to A minor 7. Now you can play your A minor 7 here, to your D minor, to your G7. Now that's all the chords in the entire song. So we'll work on that fingering and you'll find it easy to do. Okay, so remember, if you have my book bundle, you don't have to worry about what I'm doing right now because it's on the back of page 1, all of the settings. So on OTS 1, I've got 3 sounds on here layered: CFX cocktail ground, Keynote string slow, and glockenspiel. And rate 1 is at 100, rate 2 at 100, and rate 3 at 80. So that's the sounds in there. On OTS 2, I've got vibraphone and music box, 2 of them on here. Rate 1 is 127 and rate 2 is 100. Now we go to OTS 3. It is the same setting that's in OTS 1. And when we go to OTS 4, we've got a classical flute, orchestral flute, and breathy tenor sax. 100, 90, and 90 are the settings on that. Now you'll notice I have the harmony arpeggiator button on, or on the Tyros harmony echo, and that is on 4-way close, and it's on rate 2, so that'll be easy. Now next week's song, you're going to learn something interesting. Big Girls Don't Cry is next week, and I found a great style for it, so I'll tell you more about that at the end of the video. Okay, so let's take a listen real quick to the emphasis, okay? also can play it just regular. But emphasis is even nicer. So we're going to start out now, intro 2, variation A, and turn the volume up a little bit. A nice little emphasis on those notes. 1, 2, 3. Okay guys, so there's Tammy, great song. Next week, Big Girls Don't Cry. And by the way, you're going to learn something pretty special on next week's song. You're going to do your own intro. I'm going to teach you guys who have a Genos how to get a fade in and fade out, since the Genos doesn't have a dedicated fade out and fade in button. But I'm going to show you that in next week's lesson. It's going to be a lot of fun. So keep in mind, we just got our Genos shipment in today. So all of you guys that had them on order, you'll be getting them shipped tomorrow, and some of you will be getting them as early as Saturday. So that's going to be great, one-day shipment to some of you out there. So they're in. I do have a few left over. I was able to get some extra ones, so if you're looking for a Genos with the best bundle online, and you also get my 2 book bundles and my big memory stick with it, so that'll be great too. I think you'll find it very nice. Big Girls Don't Cry. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen Jersey Boys, directed by Clint Eastwood, you really haven't seen a great movie. It's one of the greatest movies of all time in my book. So we'll talk a little bit more about that next week. And keep in mind now, I'll be shooting on Thursday and uploading on Friday morning, so all of my European and American friends out there who take lessons can have them for the weekend. So till next week, this is Mike Mixon from Keyboardamerica.com and .co saying have a great day, keep playing, see you next week.
They don't